Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Up next, it's between the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. And his punter, Ethan Evans, to send this one away. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Shut up! Reload!
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Come on. 70 Lions. Go.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through and keep those legs pumping.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Mikey, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Jones now on 3rd down. Rides him over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun. Hand off to Taylor. Not coming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, it's Jones. And he finds it in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodic. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was a highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent. Operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Red 80.
to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins. A rough first step there. It's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Offense up to the line fast. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have second down behind the sticks. Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's our target, Puka Nakua. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's a gain of 15 yards and moves to third down.
Stafford now on third down. 3 inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams finish off their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Taylor scores. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake. It's Stafford. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams ties up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's Jones. Going with the screen to Taylor. That's good room at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ruby's extra point is good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Rams 14.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
250, 59.
Stafford from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Rams.
Alert!
First down.
First down throw here for Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Middle. Ready. Blue 50.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Going from the pistol, Stafford. That's the first day, still going. And taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This play goes for 36. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down, Rams.
Lady.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Finds his back, Kylan Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Yellow 80! Alert!
It's Stafford once more. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on
So
the
that's
play.
the halfway point of this
Second
edition
and 10.
of the NFL
At
on
the
EA
25-yard
Sports.
line.
Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Easy, easy. 280.
They take the handoff now. Safford. Trying to come back route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Safford now on first down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
40 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Williams now on first and 10. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13 more yards. That's another Rams.
On first down, here's Stafford. Headed out right. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring.
First and goal,
And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Williams will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
The tackle by
But those are the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of one. Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. And they get to him again. Offense in a hurry-up here.
A loss of 5 yards. It's third down and goal.
22.
Third and goal. It's Stafford. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. And they didn't bite on the play action, Brock. And for all the times that we've seen that exact concept beat defenses, these guys were not fooled.
You know what that was collectively, defensively? It was great processing. We talked about quarterbacks being great processors. That group defensively just got it done. Nice to pay off any with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there. I'm out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10. They start on the ground. Taylor powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to Taylor on second down. Shoots away from one. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Colts.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up.
Going to the ground again on first. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
The kicker on.
Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here's Groupion now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Finds Adams downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford forced down to his right. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Rams ball. They trail late, but this game's still much in reach. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
40 got, 3.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Hey! Blue stick, 32!
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
At their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Straight ahead to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The big play, that's him 17 yards. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Sack! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Taylor now up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. Taylor again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. We look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their mitt, but that force, that contact separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll throw it. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he pushes this down to 42 before going down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? 70 Lions.
A run here with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
There's a handoff for Taylor. He was brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Track.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Just a few blocks down the street from the capital in Indiana, It's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
To kick off for Houston.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Indianapolis. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
47-yard line.
Ready up. Reload. Reload. Go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and hit breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Jones. Open man downfield. It's Hickman. 25 yards. The pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
At the 60. At the 60.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Start a game, not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Texans go for first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Guess what? 19 Texans.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Open space inside the 10. And he's in.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check up.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Colts.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They run again on first with Taylor. And he's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. That length at the NFL level, honestly, equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. That is good for an Indianapolis first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Bronco switch. Bronco 80. Hut.
Now a toss play, Taylor. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
70 Lions.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. It's a gain of 8 on 3rd down. That's going to bring up 4th and short.
8-yard pickup. Brings up 4th down and 1.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
My jersey. Does this have to happen? On the set.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 4th down, it's Jones. That finds Pittman, complete. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get the game's first points here in the second. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they have a perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Play action now with Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Jones. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they come, second down. Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
60 Bison. Go.
Pistol now for Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it down from 37.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
Taylor gets on 1st and 10. And he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pressure comes, Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. When you make that catch and you take the contact, nice.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Waste of time. Pick it up.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Cut my team. Cut the Cowboy 80. $60 cat.
Jones throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. He's going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he'll get it up to the 27. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. On the return, here comes Davis. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
And once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Back to throw now, Allen. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Colts see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, 70.
From the gun, Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Jones now on 3rd down. He's got Pierce. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for 4th and 3. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. And how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
1st down throw for Allen. Looking to his fullback now. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do, to not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Makes the catch, and he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Cook trying this one, and he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the third. It's a James Cook touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Never on to send it away. On the return, here's Doolin. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They've got first down here from the 36. Play fake, Jones. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On first down, Jones made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Brings up a third.
This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Oh, Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 60.
In the red zone now. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the fourth. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
The game at 14.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Colts are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 45.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Okay, ready?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Set. Cougar 19. Ready?
Taylor now up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the impetus from this defense.
Matt Milano on the tackle.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts pushing to get within range for a game winner. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set. Lightning 18. Lightning 18. '70 Ranger. Ready?
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Ready?
To throw. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It's a gain of
Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
The run here with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
18-yard line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
70. 18 run. 18 run. Come 19. Come 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches. And he couldn't.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Setting up to pass. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And they're not going to have to go to timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
319!
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rodney Thomas has got it. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.